The Pope's latest attack on gender theory is actually kind of funny, but let me unpack this. 1. Gender theory doesn't actually have any aims. It is a lens through which data is analyzed, like feminism, like critical theory. They are not people, they are rhetorical, analytical tools. Claiming gender theory has aims is like saying a telescope has opinions about stars. Gender theory as it is practiced is an analytical tool that explores actual diversity, queerness, multiplicity of sex, gender and sexuality, gender expressions, health, human rights, autonomy, agency, etc. The idea that gender theory wants to make everything homogeneous while the man in a dress tells us that there's only men and women, no queers allowed, is patently funny. 2. How weak is this man's God? If this man's God does exist, that God is either a weakling crybaby who is so impotent that the existence of a trans person undoes the very fabric of creation, or this God is so deeply ashamed of the creeps that follow him that it kind of explains the entire absentee thing. 3. Excuse me for using gender theory on you, but if gender can be changed, does that mean that gender has changed before, that it is not static, that it is perhaps socially constructed? Or did this all happen when gender theory arrived in 2005, when the men allowed the woman to read for the first time and wear trousers, and trans people spontaneously came into existence, springing forth from the forehead of Sappho in full plate armor and Balenciaga pumps? I mean, you have to pick one. Either gender can change, and sex happens on a spectrum, both of which are true, which would validate a lot of the critiques raised by gender theorists regarding gender conservatism, which is so inherently inconsistent, I say, about the man in a dress, or gender and sex are set in stone, and the threat of gender satanic space communism isn't a threat at all. I mean, you have to pick one. Pick a lane.